In this video, we need to create a sample of 5 numbers that has a mean of 3.2 and a maximum of 9.8. So the first thing we're going to do is just list 5 spaces for 5 numbers. And these 5 numbers don't have to be the same number, but they need to add up to a number that when you divide it by 5, you get a mean of 3.2. So one way you can find out how much total value you need to get 3.2 as the average is to take 3.2 and multiply it by 5. 5 times 2 is 10, carry the 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. 1 decimal point gives me a total of 16. This means that all the numbers that I pick for each one of these entries has to add up to, all together, they have to add up to 16. Now, the other requirement is that the maximum number is 9.8. So if I know that one of them has to be 9.8, I'm going to just take that number away from 16. So I start with the total number of values, the sum of all the entries, and subtract 9.8. This gives me 6.2 as my remainder. So somehow I have to break 6.2 up into 4 more digits so that when I put all these digits together, when I add them all together, I get 16. So let's just start with 0.2. If I took 0.2 away, that would give me 6 as a remainder. It doesn't say that I can't repeat digits, so I could say 2, 2, and 2 for the other values. This would give me a mean of 3.2 and a maximum of 9.8. So I could say 0.2, 2, 2, and 2. This would give me a sum of 16 and a mean of 3.9. Now, there are other ways you could do this. This is not the only option. You could also say, well, let's say I want to go with, I'm going to change colors here so that you can see an alternative. Let's say I want to go with 1.2. Well, that gives me 5 remaining. I could say 2 and 3 and 0. That would also give me a sum of 6.2, which would add up to the remaining values I would need to use up. I hope this helps.